What's the best way to keep track of the products you've sold? Hi, this is Eliot from Workload. In this video, we'll be building a workflow starting with a new purchase in Zettle. Then we'll be formatting that information with our tools by workload. And finally, we'll be adding a spreadsheet row in Google Sheets. Alright, let's build a workflow. So we're going to start here at the workload editor. And we're going to give our workflow a title. So this is going to be Zettle to Sheets. And we're going to click inside of our trigger box and select our trigger app, which is going to be Zettle. And our event is going to be a new purchase. Click continue. Make sure we're connected to our Zettle account. And then we're going to test our trigger. And we have a new purchase. Now I'm noticing from the response that the way that Zettle gives us this information, some of what we want here is within this products array. So the quantity and the name of the product and the price of the product is all tucked inside of this products array. So in order to put that into Google Sheets, we're going to need to pull that information outside of the array. So we're going to click continue, and for our first step, we're going to click on our tools icon, and we're going to select the AI formatter by workload, and we're going to format data. Our input is going to be that whole products array. And I'm just going to copy and paste a prompt from underneath the prompt here. Turn this array into an object. So that's going to make this array into its own separate response. I'm going to click continue, and I'm going to test the action. And we have a success. So now all the information that had been inside of an array is now easily accessible for us to import into Google Sheets. So I'm going to click continue. I'm going to click on the plus symbol to add a step, and this is going to be in Google Sheets. And the event is going to be to create a spreadsheet row. I'll click continue once I'm connected to my Google account. The spreadsheet I want to add this information to is my order spreadsheet. And it's just sheet 1 for the worksheet. And then I'm going to click on the black button that says Add To. And I'm going to select columns and import the data for each column. So for the first column is the name, so that's who's buying our product. That's going to come from the step 1 from Zettle, because the name is outside of that array. And that's going to be the user display name. And then I'm going to click Add To again to select my next column, which is going to be the product. There isn't a billing address that's coming from Zettle, so we'll just skip that column and go straight to the product. So this is going to come from the step 2 of that formatted data. So the name, add to, the price is also going to come from that step 2, which is the unit price, add to, and then our last column is going to be the quantity. And this is going to come from that step 2 as well, and that's going to be the quantity. So that's all the information I'm going to import into this spreadsheet. Obviously, you could design your spreadsheet however you want and import whatever information that you need from the trigger. So I'm going to click continue. Then we're going to test this action. And we have a success. So I'm going to click continue here. I'm going to look over at my order spreadsheet, and there, it just popped up. All the information about that order has now been put into our spreadsheet. So I can come back over to the workload editor, and I can check and see if there's a green dot in the corner of each one of my nodes. And then I can activate my workflow, and then every time there's a new purchase made from Zettle, that information will be formatted and then put into our spreadsheet in Google Sheets. That's how you can use Workload to integrate Zettle and Google Sheets. Please join the Workload community by commenting on this post. You can also like this video or click here to subscribe to our channel. Or you can click here to get more content from Workload about how to make your business practices flow more smoothly. And I'll see you next time.